Bring your model to life with MCV Products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net.
Alright. We're doing our next build in the Dazed and Confused series. Honestly, I'm not picking stuff out just to do that for that movie, but there's so many great cars in that movie. It's not hard to pick a build and find it in the movie somewhere. So, as you can see, we have here one 1970 Plymouth Superbird. Superbird appears for like 4 seconds in the movie. In the drive-in scene is I think this is the VW Bug with the girls in it. Runs around the drive-in. You see just the tail quarter of it. It's all black with a white Plymouth on the side and a Roadrunner on the wing, and that's about all you really see of it. So we're going to take a few liberties with this build and make it a bit cooler. So in 1 second here we will move the stuff around here a little bit, and I'll show you where we're at so far. Okay guys, we have the body here. I've got it all cleaned up. I got the wing built for it. I stole some mirrors from another kit, the parts kit that I have, because I wanted a little bit different mirror than what than the chrome ones, because we're doing this a little different anyway. So that's what we have. Let me take the wing off because it's just pinned in right now, so I don't want to bust it. As you can see here on the inside, kind of hit it where we're going. I do have the door cards I cut from the interior bucket. I cut those off and added those to the inside of the body. Sorry about that, hitting the camera. Because we are going to make this into a full-blown Pro Street Superbird. This is the monogram Pro Street Thunderbird chassis. We did have to, I haven't, all I did is glued it together, and when I build these I always try to build them without gluing the roll cage in so that I can do painting and whatnot. And then once everything's good to go, then we just glue that in at the end. We did have to extend the wheelbase of the Thunderbird chassis just a little bit. I just moved the rear axle back a bit, and we also had to enlarge the wheel tubs because we moved that back to keep the tires fitting inside. Also on the body, which I didn't show you. In order for this to fit, we'll stick it on there in a second, I had to cut the fender wells and most of the firewall out. I did put the core support, stock core support in there, but we had to cut most of that out to get this to fit, which it does. Actually fits in there pretty decent. Once we get the glass in there, it's going to fit up really nice. The front axle and the rear axle are centered up in the in the wheel tubs pretty nicely, and yeah, that's what we're gonna have. We'll do a little filler work, because that's basically where it's gonna sit, right there. We'll do a little panel filler around the body to with some sheet stock, just to close some of that in, make it fit a little better, because it's a little narrow right now, but we'll get it to work. So with that, the kit does come with the 440 6-pack engine, but it just gets swallowed up in that car. It looks tiny. I'm going to go ahead and build it, and I'll make a final decision when we get there. But I think I'm going to use the 5.7 liter Hemi from the 2003 Chrysler 300. Here's their. I basically got it built up. It will stand up because of all the toothpick I got in there to hold it, and the clamps. But yeah, there we get that way, and we can try and zoom in on it a little bit. So yeah, that's the as of right now, that's the planned engine to go in there. We got that. We got it'll have the shroud on top and the breather box and all that good stuff. So it's it's gonna look pretty cool. But I said I will go ahead and build a 440 and see which one looks better in the chassis and in the engine bay, and we'll go with whichever one looks better. I think that 440 is just gonna look way too small. So with that, I'll turn this back out. That's where we're at on the Dazed and Confused Plymouth Superbird, and we'll try to shoot a couple of videos in progress. I basically got everything ready for primer right now, except for that 440 engine. We got I'm gonna have to make drive shafts and stuff, but the rest of the chassis parts are in there, and of course we got all the body parts, kit parts are still in the box. So with that, when we check in next time, we should have at least primer, maybe paint color on the various parts, and we will see you then. If you want to get one of my shop cards, just email me and I'll send you one out. And with that, I'll say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world when you watch this video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.